Welcome to Climb English. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today's story will help you listen, learn, and feel inspired. In a quiet village in Vietnam, surrounded by green rice fields and narrow dirt roads, lived a boy named Minh. He was 15 years old, thin but strong, with bright eyes full of questions. His house had only 2 rooms, made of wood and rusted metal sheets. He lived with his grandmother and younger sister. Min's parents had left for the city years ago to find work, but they rarely sent money. Life was hard. Still, every morning, Min woke up early, smiled, and got ready for school, barefoot but determined. Min's life was not easy. His grandmother sold vegetables at the market, earning just enough to buy rice and salt. Some days they had only plain rice to eat. Other days they drank water to sleep with empty stomachs. Their roof leaked during heavy rains, and they had no fan in the summer heat. But Min never complained. He had a dream. He wanted to become an English teacher, not for money or fame, but to help children in his village speak to the world. He believed that English could open doors, just like he had seen on the old television at school. Every night, under a dim light bulb, Min read old English books he borrowed from his teacher. The pages were torn, but his hope was whole. His dream was clear. One evening, dark clouds gathered over the village. A heavy storm rolled in, shaking trees and blowing off rooftops. Min and his sister huddled in a corner as water poured through the broken ceiling. The wind knocked over their shelf, soaking their clothes and schoolbooks. When the storm passed, Min picked up his English notebook. It was torn and wet. He sat on the floor, staring at the ruined pages. That night, he didn't eat. He didn't sleep. He simply asked the sky, "Why does life test us so much?" The next morning, he laid the pages out in the sun. At school, his teacher saw the damage and gave him a new notebook. "Keep learning," she said. "You are meant for something big." Min reached his final year of secondary school. It was the last step before he could apply to a special English program in the city. But the application fee was high. His grandmother looked at their savings. A few crumpled notes and some coins in a jar. It wasn't enough. That night, she quietly took off her old silver bracelet, the only gift left by Min's mother before she left. She handed it to him and said, "Use this. Your future is more precious than any memory." Min's eyes filled with tears. He didn't want to take it, but he knew he had to. He studied every night, reading by candlelight, repeating vocabulary out loud, never missing a single day. His dream, once small, was growing stronger with every word he learned. The result day arrived. Min sat in front of the school's old computer, his hands shaking. When the page loaded, he gasped. He had passed. Not just passed, he scored among the top 5 students in the province. His teacher hugged him, and he ran home shouting, "Grandma, I did it!" Neighbors clapped, some even cried. But soon a new problem appeared. Min was accepted into the English program in the city, but they needed money for bus travel, books, and a hostel bed. His teacher collected some donations. His grandmother borrowed from a neighbor. Min promised, "I'll return every dong." The city was loud, fast, and unfamiliar. He shared a tiny room with 4 other boys and worked part-time cleaning floors in the evenings. Life was hard, but he kept going. One rainy afternoon, Min got a phone call. His grandmother had collapsed at the market. By the time he reached home, it was too late. She had passed away from a silent illness they couldn't afford to treat. Min sat beside her, holding her hand, whispering, "I'm sorry. I should have been here." The house felt colder, emptier. His little sister cried herself to sleep. Min thought of quitting everything, to stay home, to take care of her. But then he found a note under his pillow. In his grandmother's handwriting, it said, "Keep going, my son. Your dream is mine too." And so he returned, heartbroken but stronger. Years passed. Min studied harder than ever. He woke early, worked late, and never forgot why he started. Finally, the day came. He stood on stage, wearing a graduation robe, holding his certificate in shaking hands. He had done it. Min was now a certified English teacher, but he didn't stay in the city. He returned to his village, to the small wooden house, to the same dusty roads. He opened a free evening class for children who couldn't afford tutoring. They sat on mats, listened closely, and called him Thai Min. In that simple classroom, hope returned, and dreams were born again. One evening, a shy girl came to Min's class, barefoot and empty-handed. "I have no books," she whispered. Min smiled and handed her his own. "You don't need books," he said gently. "You need belief, and I'm here for that."